Hello, everyone. I know this is a bit of a strange one, and I know that I'm not here with my players, and I know we haven't been uploading. I can assure you, Authors of the Feywild has still been going on. We've still been playing it. Just for now, I am simply recording them and archiving them for hopefully release them at a later date. For now, I personally just want to concentrate on giving the players a good game and not concentrate on making it entertaining media, if you will. But I just wanted to talk about something that, for me personally, I kind of hold close to my chest, as you've seen with my games of D&D so far. Well, may or may not have, but something that is going to come onto this channel a little bit as time goes is that I love D&D. I am a massive fan of D&D. I love D&D with all my heart. D&D has been a part of my life for so long, and it has been an outlet, it has been a creative resource, and it's even been the source of some of my creativity for years. Role-playing in general has been, I'm an actor by trade. And I know this is old news, but obviously there's been a lot of changes that have been seen on the horizon for, I can't remember what they're calling it, 5.5 or 5th edition. I can't remember what they said the name for the next version of D&D they said they're going to release is going to be. We'll see. But there's been some changes. I'm not going to talk about any specific changes, right? Because I don't want to get into any topics that are silly. I don't want to get into any silly topics. I don't want to get into discussions or especially arguments that are going to promote, hostility, because that's not what I want here. What I just want to talk about here, very simply, is that there are changes being made that I don't feel are best for the game. I feel there are a lot of changes being made that are being made to satisfy a certain group of people who I feel personally do not have the game's best intentions at heart. I feel that their intentions are to mold everything into how they want it to be. D&D is a game where the whole point is that the game belongs to you. The game is yours. The worlds you create or the way you play the game is how you want to play it, and there are so many different ways. You get people that are deep into the roleplay, like my group. You get people that are just interested in the combat. You get people that just want to play a dungeon crawl. You get people that, I like the roleplay, but they don't take it seriously. They want to have a bit of fun. They just want to goof off. And you have different types of storytellers. You have people that embrace the more kind of wacky, high fantasy. And then you have players that are more into the dark and gritty. You have people that are more into medieval fantasy. Some that are into pirate fantasy. Some are into gothic fantasy. There's so much just in terms of gameplay and roleplay that I don't understand why people can't seem to understand that for years now, if a player or a DM doesn't like a rule as it's written, or doesn't like a race as it's written, or just doesn't like anything in the books as it's written, you change it, you don't include it, or there are so many different ways to do this that are so much better, because someone might like a certain rule, or someone might like a certain race. And there's nothing wrong with that. Some of these rules, some of the changes, some of the things that are going to be completely just stripped away and removed, I feel are doing the opposite. Wizards of the Coast has said that the reason why they are removing certain things is to cater and to be more progressive, to be more with the times. And I understand that. I do. But I feel that it's lessening that. I feel they're actually doing the exact opposite. And once again, I'm not talking specifics, but I feel that the removal of certain things will make it so that instead of feeling more welcome, it will make certain people feel less welcome. I honestly feel like that D&D might be going down a path that is worrying, which is why people that have stuck with the game for a long time are starting to pull out and starting to look at things like Pathfinder and other RPGs and are making their own RPGs. And it's amazing to see that. It's amazing to see that so many people are taking this opportunity to create new things. And for those who don't want to leave D&D, here's my advice. If you don't like the new edition, don't get it. Don't follow the rules. Keep your books. And if you haven't got books, then I know it's a lot of money, but it is worth investing in just buying the core rule books. Once you have them, world is your oyster. Anything else you might need, you can find online. But it's good to have them because they are the core founding rules. That is 5th edition right there in those books. And no one can take them away from you. It's not like an online PDF or digital version that can be changed, manipulated, can be removed from you. No one can take that physical item from you. No one can tear it out of your hands and say, nope, you can't play that no more. That's not our version. And I think that's what I want everyone to try and remember. People who are new, people that are, just getting into the hobby or have been in the hobby for maybe a year now, and people who have been in it for a long time like me. We all need to remember that D&D doesn't belong to one company, it belongs to us, the players. And no matter what happens, no matter what changes they make, we will always have the older editions to go back to. I know people to this day that, even though I think 5th edition is really good, there's people that don't think it's good. I know people that still play 3.5 edition, and that's perfectly fine. You play D&D how you wish to play it, and you enjoy it. You create the world you want to create. You create characters you want to make. You use the mechanics and the races that you all agree to use. And there is nothing wrong with that. This is the world of fantasy where anything can happen. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, for anyone that listens to this, I've been running on for about 7 minutes now, so I do apologise, but I just kind of wanted to, do this, just get my word out there as a aspiring, somewhat D&D content creator, just a creator in general. I just wanted to put it out there. I thank you anyone who listened to this. I promise that in the future, sessions of Orphans of Feywild will be put up. Just at the moment, I'm trying to focus on just giving my players the best game they can have. But they will be put up. I am still recording them. Thank you everyone so much for listening again. And this is the Dungeon Master, also known as Calibara. And all I can say is keep adventuring, and it's your turn to roll.